And then I began to teach it as a yoga warm-up. But I taught it to a few really skillful friends of mine who then also taught it to some other folks that had some real, I mean, one woman specifically was slated to have neck surgery. She'd been every therapy you can imagine. And within 1 week, this pain that had been there for I don't know how long was gone. And he got back to me and told me that, and there was a couple other instances, and I thought, oh, well, maybe I should just start teaching this as a practice, because here's the essence of it. You said, give us a background. What I found out about chronic back pain is that most of it is from compensation patterns. And for me, what happened, because when chiropractors took an x-ray, they looked at my back and they said, whoa, what happened to you when you were little? And I go,
I flew out of a car.
Yeah, I got thrown out of a car. And they go, well, that probably did it because I have 3 thoracic vertebrae that are just jammed. And so that set up a compensation. Because see, the head will always stay at home.
Your body tries to put itself in balance.
Exactly.
So it does all. I know, because I had the same thing happen to me. I fell off a roof.
Right.
And out of a car too and slipped on ice. So your body adjusts.
Yeah, and you know, whether it's overweight, whether it's stress, whether it's trauma, whether it's poor posturing. I mean, there are so many. I mean, the spine is so delicate, and the nerve endings are so.
And you're teaching this now. We just want the audience to know so that they should get a pencil ready, because we are going to give out your website at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
This is really important. I think what you're doing can help so many people. I'm sure there are people, when they see this interview, they're going to want to get in touch with you. So we want the audience to know we're going to put that information up, all your information.
I'd like to share some input with you. I watched it and I did some of those movements. And I thought it was brilliant. It felt like a symphony. It was easy to follow. There was nothing there that even a child could not do. It was masterfully done. Then I was thinking about this. A day went by, and I was thinking about it, and I'm going, what else is Jeffrey up to with these movements here? Because I always look at the fields of energy. You know, when we have these alignments with the moon, and especially eclipses, and when some big boys in the heavens start moving around, there is an actual experience that we have on our body. And because of the movements, the earth itself is receiving a lot of high frequency energies that are going through the spine. And it just was like a light bulb went on, and I couldn't wait to tell you. This exercise prepares the relaxation in the nervous system that most people need and don't know that they need it. It prepares the spine and the nerves to be able to receive a download through the circuitry and go out through those chakras, go out to the master cells, and communicate with the different organs of the body. And I just thought I'd let you know that there is a level underneath this that's not advertised, but that's exactly what another wonderful level to this work is that I discovered. It really opens up the spine. It opens up the body, the mind, and the spirit. It feels like when you're done that some huge adjustment has taken place on all of those bodies. So thank you for giving me a copy so that I could actually experience it.
You have a DVD of your...
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, then if people check out your website, they'll be able to get it. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's really good. Oh, have you been teaching this for quite a while? And where do you teach?
I've been teaching it for over 20 years, and I had an edu center in Hawaii for 6 years, and that's where people would come. And I've taught in Lake Tahoe, I've taught in Mount Shasta, I've taught in Brighton Bush Hot Springs.
All the nice places.
It's taught at Brighton Bush Hot Springs every day.
Oh,
there.
It is. Somebody, you train people.
Every year there's teachers training, yes.
He's not there every day. He has trainers there that he's certified in edu practice. So if there's somebody out there in the audience that would like to go to Brighton Bush, they would be able to immediately get this that service, or they can actually go on his website order this beautiful DVD and just do the
Right.
exercise.
Could they do that without any problem?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Edu, what did you get that name from? It's EDGU, right? Edge, you.
Exactly. And that's a good question.
Yes, I know.
A friend of mine owned a retreat center down in the Yucatan. And so I got the opportunity to go down there and facilitate meditation, yoga, and edu. And it didn't even have a name then. And one day I was walking across the beach there on the Caribbean, and all of a sudden I heard edu.
In your head? Or was there a little minor bird?
It was Bill Cosby.
It could have been a bird. It sounded like edu. I don't know.
No,
You have those interesting answers.
But
you know.
I'm going to tell you, even though it may have come out of nowhere, I know where it came from, because I've always looked at the spine as the edge between the left and right hemispheres of the body. And so is
Yes.
that where those unify, or is that where they separate?
Wow. That's
So-
brilliant.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the
Edge.
dialectic, right? The union
Yeah.
of opposites,
Yes,
right?
edge. And the you is you, right? I love it. Well, you know what? I've got to thank you so much for being on the show. We've had a great time, haven't we, Badeish?
We're going to have you back because we haven't even covered
you're-
half of the questions
Yeah,
that
but
we had.
we are. But you're not the
But we
only
did
one.
good.
I
We
have to
did
thank
good.
a few more people while
All
we're at
right.
it. So I want to first of all thank our wonderful florist, Westside Florist at Aloha Market Center, for always donating a beautiful arrangement for our table here. We really appreciate it. And then we have a wonderful volunteer crew who are giving me the time cues right now and telling me I've got 2 minutes to also thank Izzy's Pizza, Izzy's Restaurant, and Izzy's that's not hard. That's easy. That's not hard. That's
They're-
hard to say this time.
They're
of the-
delicious pizzas.
Izzy's Pizza, yes. Here, Classic Buffet and Grill on Broadway. They donate pizza for our crew for every show. It's very generous of you. We want to thank you very much. And I think I might have not even a minute left. And I don't know if you want to make a last remark or if you have some words of wisdom, but we just have 1 minute.
Well, you
or
know,
less.
yeah, the one little thing that I think I'd like to bring up is I've watched Jeffrey tell a story, and I cannot wait to bring him back and have him demonstrate his storytelling, because
Yeah.
it is very precious and entertaining, and there is a wonderful story that he's getting across, or a value to get across. So I can't wait to have you come back.
Yeah, and also, you know, I was reading, you are kind of a Renaissance man, and we only got to cover a few things. We didn't cover some of your also yoga master, and you're also an illustrator.
I wouldn't say a yoga master.
Did I read that
He
wrong?
doesn't like the word
Oh,
master.
Oh, okay, all right. Excuse me. Okay. But you, okay. I'm learning a lot. Okay, all right.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, well, okay, and I've got to thank everybody. I'm the thanker here. I've got to thank also the public for watching. So thanks for watching, and remember, you can create what you want in your own life. Don't forget that. But what do you have to do? Expect miracles. And keep watching us, too. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Create Your Own Reality, a program about hope, inspiration, and encouragement. If you would like to be a member of our audience for future shows, please email us at createyourownreality@hotmail.com. We are grateful to these local businesses for their support in making this program possible.